Tfue Retired?
Yeah, I've been hearing shit.
I know,
I mean,
everyone-
he hasn't trained in a minute.
Everyone just said, did he tweet something?
No way.
Yeah, he uploaded a video saying goodbye. It just says goodbye. It's like a pretty serious looking thumbnail. Can't put into words how grateful and thankful I am for you guys who support me throughout the years. Thank you for all the fans I've made. Yeah, he's retired.
We gotta watch that. We gotta watch that. But let's
Yeah.
let's get this win and then we'll do that.
That's a 40-minute video. We could skip through him.
40-minute video.
Well, yeah, it's like his sign off. I think it's a pretty serious thing. I think if I was retiring, I would do like at least 30-40 minutes, right? Get everything off my chest. And I just want to say fuck you to Courage JD specifically. And yeah, I had a feeling he hadn't streamed for like over a month, no word or anything. So just like,
What's he gonna do?
just
like Matt
fish,
Young.
just fish and go to the beach. Right behind me. I fried him.
I feel like he's a gamer, bro. There's no way he's just gonna be done, right?
Well, he's probably still gonna game, right?
Tfue looks good though, bro. He looks so good.
You saw that video?
How about I just skim through it like on my stream? Is that okay? You got a
Yeah.
minute?
Yeah, I mean, go ahead. My nipple just popped out, so.
Will you be back someday, dude?
Dude, fuck. I'll be back someday. I'll be back someday, man.
Damn. I'm not gonna lie, chat. He spoke a lot of things that resonate with me a little bit. Don't get nervous though. Don't get nervous.
Yeah, man.
Yo. Man, bro, that's a lot.
Bro,
It's a lot
that's
to
a
unpack.
lot, man. Okay, here's my takeaway. He said he used to use gaming to get away from the world, and now he uses the world to get away from gaming.
Yeah.
Bro.
That hit, man. That hit. Sometimes it's like that. Sometimes you kind of feel a little. When you do the same thing every day, it's easy to start feeling the lack of magic that it once had. But that's not always the case, you know. Like for some people, like let me say this personally. I love what I do. There are days where I'm like, man.
Yo.
See, we're talking about the takeaway. He said that he fell in love with gaming as a kid. It became a job, but he used gaming to get away from the world, and now he uses the world to get away from gaming, bro.
It's deep.
Yeah, that is deep.
That shit hurt my heart, man. Sorry, PK, go ahead.
I was saying like there are days where it feels like that, and that's why it's so important to like unplug, change the routine. Take a couple days, go to the beach, get some sun, like
get a massage or something.
Yeah, you gotta make time to live life, or else you're just gonna start hating it. Like you like I remember how big a deal it was even for us back then to take a vacation. Like I remember when Tim took his first vacation, like during the Fortnite era, like Tim like made it a huge deal. Now he takes a vacation every single month. So he's come a long way.
Hey now.
No, but what I'm saying is you're allowing yourself to live where, you know,
everywhere now, man.
earlier in our careers, like we kind of just, we never stepped away.
No,
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
And it is important too, bro. 100%. And I mean, burnout is I know everyone jokes around it, like chat thinks it's really hard what you do, but you can burn the F out, man. I mean, if you don't got that balance, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know, bro. I mean, Turner, bro, he was streaming.
He's grinding.
Bro.
He was grinding
for streaming. And another thing too for him that maybe differs from the three of us, especially Tim and I, is that motherfucker was in the light at a super young age, man. Super young. Providing for his whole fucking family. Right. All of a sudden you got all these responsibilities. You're making all this bread, you know, a couple bad business deals. You're going through it. I mean, it's like
he had a pretty he was pretty stressed out early on.
It was bumpy.
Yeah.
And it was a lot.
I mean, on top of that, bro, I'm pretty sure he was doing like 200 hours a month for these last like a couple years, man. I mean,
he was still on a streaming contract. Like he was still
right,
on a gig.
And his hours were crazy. I remember hearing it, and I was like, dude, there's no way you're like for that long streaming that many
I didn't
hours,
know that.
man.
When he was doing his little speed runs and shit, he was on a contract.
Yeah, he was on a contract for past few years.
And I'm pretty sure it's something like 200 hours, bro, for like a mad long time.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Like those contracts can. My first contract with Twitch, like I was pretty stressed. I was doing those marathon streams just to make the hours. I talked them into reducing it on my new deal, but still, like, when you stream that much, and you have to stream to meet those requirements, it can get crazy really fast.
My first one was 150, bro, and I was barely hitting 150. And we went to like talk about do it again.
Mine was close to 200. My first one.
They were telling me I had to do 180. I'm like, bro.
Mine was close. It was close to 200 the first one, and then now I'm around 150.
And they were telling me like 180, man. And that was after I was barely hitting 150. I just had my son and shit. I'm like, bro, what? Like, there's no way. Like 180. Yeah, right.
Probably like was a big contributing factor for you to go to YouTube, right?
I decided there's no way, and they were like, well, that's what we got, and I was like, all right, well,
yeah.
Well.
Man, I mean, that video was a lot, bro. It's crazy. I feel like he won't be away permanently. I think it's just going to be like he'll take a lot of time off, and he definitely looks like he needs a. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know, the thing is, like,
he'll come back eventually in some, it's like to some capacity, in some way.
Yeah, you'd think. Yeah, I mean, I think he just wants to step away from all this. And
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't seen the video because it was just long, but my guess is he just wants to take a step back and kind of do. I mean, he loves that fishing shit right now, man. He'll randomly. He would randomly just text me. He's like out on the boat in Tampa, and he's just fishing and shit.
Me too.
Like he just loves that fishing shit.
I know.
I was like, I'll come down and we can go. Chat, we're talking about Tfue. He just posted a video about it. Tfue. Chat, stop calling me Nip Man, bro. Stop.
I think obviously streaming is like it's a like luxurious job, especially when you make it. But I think people kind of don't understand that like streaming for 200 hours a month, that's just streaming. That doesn't include any of the other like meetings, sponsorship, travel, like anything else on top of that. Like it's not included. So it's like, and here's another thing is like, I can show like, I mean, Tim, I've showed up to school like tired and out of my mind, but if you show up like that to your stream, like it's a bad time. Like your viewers are gonna notice it. They're gonna be like, "Hey, you look tired today." Like you can't show up with like low energy. You kind of have to have a certain amount of energy coming into it.
People always talk about how I only do like 4 to 5 hour streams now, and typically I do, unless I'm like kind of hooked on something, like I'm playing WoW or some shit later. But I've gotten to a point where after all the streaming I've done, I mean, I've been doing this 11 years now, total, right? It's like I know my energy level, and when I hit a certain like timing, my energy just pop, like it just goes down, and I'm just not entertaining at all.
Yeah.
Look at me now, my nipples flopping out, right? I got good energy. We're bouncing around back and forth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Versus, I just hit this wall, and I'm like, it's just better for me to be offline then, because it's like. And people are like, Tim, are you okay? What's wrong with you? I'm like, dude, I'm just tired. Like, just 5 hours. So I don't know. I just hit this wall, you know?